Now we actually started our
Yeah.
conversation with 50,000 dirhams, dollars, and $100,000, and we discuss a lot of businesses which are possible in that range. Let's talk about someone who's bringing in $500,000 dollars of cash, or let's say funds, into UAE to start a business. What kind of options do they have on top of what we have
So
already discussed?
500,000 is around something like 1.7 million
Yes.
dirhams, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
1.8 million dirhams. So all these businesses which we discussed applies already on that business, from Airbnb model to uh, Uber model, or car rental models and everything. But I always say, I encourage people to go into pharmacies.
Yeah, this is what I was.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
So pharmacies is one part. So for pharmacists as well. So if you're a pharmacist, so it helps. But the law for opening a pharmacy is that you have to have a pharmacist, obviously anywhere.
Hmm.
So it has to be MOH, Ministry for Health, which is the regulator here. You have to license
Hmm.
pharmacist to open that pharmacy. But normally you open a space. A pharmacy minimum would cost around half million dirhams to 700,000 dirhams. It has a good payback period of around 1.5 2 years. Um, for good part is opening pharmacy. I always recommend, look out for, there's a lot of pharmacies for sale in Dubai.
Okay.
There are people who specializes opening up and selling those things.
Okay.
So you can always look into them because you don't know the pharmacy
Yeah.
business.
Yeah.
The merrier the better. You should have more stock
Hmm.
in pharmacy. The game is insurance. If you have that deep pockets to give that credit for 2 months to
Right.
to the patients,
Right.
and get that money from insurance. Uh,
Right.
yeah, so the margins are very good. I think gross about 30-35%
So,
margin.
so you can just carry on what you're saying, but I have some observations for pharmacy business. First of all, I have seen a lot of, in Dubai and Sharjah both. I have seen a lot of restaurants coming up and going away within a couple of years or
Yeah,
1 year. But pharmacies are there to stay,
stay.
and
Yeah,
I've seen they are already always. I've seen a lot of pharmacies, and they are propping up like barber shops.
yeah.
So first of all, I don't understand what is the business model behind a normal pharmacy. That you've mentioned one of the thing, that the insurance is something which can give some leeway.
Leverage here.
Yeah. What else, like business? What is the exact business model of pharmacy in Dubai? How it is working? And as you said, the amount required to operate and establish a pharmacy is higher. Apart from that, what is the licensing? Because you need to be a
So you
pharmacist yourself.
no. You don't have to be a pharmacist yourself. So you
Okay.
just need a trade license to start with. Obviously, for
Okay.
any business, which costs around 15 to 16,000. Ministry for health approvals and everything. So you keep that around 20,000 dirhams.
Mm-hmm.
And then you want a good shop which is located between good commercial residential buildings and everything. You need to look for the right spot, low competition areas.
Mm-hmm.
The third is, of course, you can obviously, the third part is you need to hire a pharmacist. Pharmacist would cost you something like 3,500 to 6,000 dirhams.
Mm-hmm.
For head pharmacist and pharmacist assistants, around 2,500 to 3,000 in retail. So we need to have two pharmacists, for because it's a 12-hour shift.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have to have a rider, two riders to deliver, because in Dubai you need to deliver
Yes.
everything from
Yeah.
chai wala to
Yes.
here to everything.
Yeah.
So you had a 4 or 5 people working staff
Mm-hmm.
for that. And then the biggest cost is not the shelving and everything. It's
Inventory cost.
inventory is the big cost. And so from obviously the more the merrier. It would start from 100,000 dirhams to million dirhams, but generally the idea is around 250,000 dirham stock
Mm-hmm.
is something minimum which you have to carry. Now the rotation part is around, it gives you a 30%, 25-30% gross
Mm-hmm.
sales. So if you're
So, so you're
if you're
saying that
selling
if
it up,
if a medicine is for 100,000, 100 dirhams, you're saying that the,
not all medicine,
yeah,
not all. It depends on different things. If it's the
the fast moving
the
are,
fast movings are gives you less, but the other ones do that. But generally, if you sell around 100,000 dirhams, you get 30,000 dirhams
profit.
gross profit. right?
Gross profit means the inventory, the profit on the inventory.
No, gross profit means now you have to pay rents
Okay.
and cover the
Yeah,
other
yeah,
costs, and
yeah.
net profit is so you worked around to be around 12 to 15,000 dirhams. So generally, a pharmacy sale is around depending on everything. So it's around it's a good lucrative business to
Hmm.
be in. It's a long term business to be in, and it's a very specialized field. Obviously, it's not a business for everybody, but it's a very specialized field
Hmm.
to do business. I've never seen a person who's opened a pharmacy has not opened another pharmacy,
Really?
right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because I've seen these are not branded pharmacies, but still I can see one pharmacy is here, and then the four buildings away you can see another
So
same
they
same.
keep that opening up smaller entities because of the stocks. Because once you're into it, after 3 or 4 months or 6 months, you tend to get credits, right?
Hmm. Hmm.
So your money goes out.
So how does this insurance industry work with the pharmacies? Normally I've seen earlier, maybe 4 or 5 years back, the normal regular pharmacies does not link with the insurance companies. But now I think because they have their bread and butter with the because insurance is very lucrative business here, and if you're not associated with an insurance
And
provider,
understand, and the medicines are expensive.
expensive, and most of the people won't buy on their own cash the medicines if they have the insurance. So why should we go to the pharmacy? But as now they are connected with the insurance, probably that is the reason they are also getting the business,
Yeah, of
the
course.
pharmacies. Okay.